morning, everybody.
Good morning. Oh, who's that?
Hello, John. Oh, South Africa. Greetings. Yeah, we had a good trip. We got back yesterday afternoon and offloading this morning. We bring you guys along. So we're just getting ready to pull into the plant here. Got our special guest along this morning. Keep an eye on us. Good morning, Charles. Good morning, John.
Scoot over a little bit. Said I'll scoot over a little bit.
Yeah. Well, looks like they got the brailer hanging there ready for us. today. And halibut starting soon. Yeah, that's next. Not quite sure when. We have a walk-on scheduled first, but gotta check in with them. Brad. Good morning, everybody. Thank you. Try to be humble. We appreciate everybody. You're what makes our channel, so. Alright, well, yeah, that was a nice trip. Nice and quick. The weather was really good. The only thing missing was Mom.
One of these days, huh? It's getting to be that time of year. Time for Mom.
I hope everybody's having a great morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are.
It's nice to dry out.
Yeah. better view of the outside camera. Maybe I'll look into like a wireless that I can hook up to this, so I can be mobile, a Wi-Fi, wireless, something.
Yeah, your phone is busy, huh?
The phone needs to be plugged in to the USB, so I can't go through Wi-Fi with it.
You could use my phone if you wanted.
No, the OBS, the streaming software, it doesn't have a Wi-Fi option. But I'm thinking maybe if we got like one of the, I think I could hook it up to Amcrest somehow, a Wi-Fi camera. I'll have to look into it. The Osmo doesn't really like to.
It doesn't like to move without that now.
Yeah.
That's what we saw yesterday, huh?
And the Wi-Fi on that it drops easy, but so careful.
You see that?
Yeah, you know what? I gotta get an anti-stall valve for that. That should go like on the top of the list right there.
Easy crappy.
Appreciate that, Gary. Good morning to you.
It's telling everyone how nice it is to have these set up now.
They are.
Coming along.
I love being able to see the back deck when we're fishing and traveling and setting gear.
Me too.
In the engine room. It's so nice to be able to pop that on.
I like hanging with you guys and everybody else. Sitting at home. So I'm not with you. trailer weighed 1010. The first one was 772. Advent says good morning to Nightbox.
There you go. sec.
He's asking about stickers. good baker advent. Soup turned out delicious. We were all happy. If it was me and Len unloading, it would take forever. I know I'd be slow. I'm a little rusty. I'll be all rusty fishing again too. It's been a while, so. But it's always fun getting broken. It's from Juneau. When we got the boat, they only had like a few on clearance there, and mine and Keith is the only one surviving. He's got an alligator on his, and I got Mama Bear, and I'm not sure if the guys broke theirs or not, but yeah, that sure was a fun trip.
Yeah. Yeah. Tristan in the hole. Who did? Yeah. Little cockroach of the sea.
I know it's natural, but I'm glad it's not alive.
If it was alive, I wouldn't pick it up. They're too creepy. That was my bare fingers anyways. Alright, so we have 48.72. 40.
Oh, total?
Yeah, 47.92. So 4,792. So the trip limit is 5,000, but that's 5,000 round weight. So because we bleed our fish, we actually lose a little bit of weight. So our goal is actually 4,900 pounds, if that makes sense. So we were not very far off our count. I'd say we did a really good job on that.
That's nice.
So 4,900 minus 47.92. We are 108 pounds short of our 4,900 pound goal. And my tally sheet showed 4,935. So just off a tiny bit.
Good job.
Yeah, that's always the tricky part, is hitting that mark.
Good job, Matt.
Yes, that was really good. Easy. So because this fish is ours, we do our own fish ticket, and we report this to Department of Fish and Game, and then they'll deduct it from the that's left.
You need this right now? Or there first?
Not this moment. Might have to wait till they like figure it out. And yeah, then they'll deduct it from the quota left in that area. Oh, coffee.
Yeah, it's right
Drinkers
there.
already.
I always do when it's in a regular cup.
Yeah.
Cools off quickly. Don't burn your lips.
Oh, I'm taking my lid off. It'll be hot forever.
Oh, it's so nice not being drizzly and foggy out. I mean, it's still cloudy, but not drizzle. It's like reindeer weather.
Hi, Rob. Good morning, Randy. Yeah, we just got offloaded. We were right on the mark. We were 108 pounds short of our trip limit. I was telling folks that the trip limit is 5,000 pounds, but that's round weight. So when we bleed fish, we have to actually reduce what we keep a tiny bit. So it comes out to 4,900 pounds that we can keep. It ends up being 100 pounds of blood that you lose by bleeding them. So we were shy 108 pounds, which is really good. That was 1,175 fish. So that comes out to be a little bit less than a tenth a pound if you're off. So pretty happy about that.
Morning gold. Good way.
So now we get cleaned up here and start getting ready for a halibut trip, which there really isn't much to do. We'll just take our jig machines off, get them out of the way. We're done with them for the year, so we'll just pop them on the fishtail. Maybe if we get a chance, we'll go chase some dusky rockfish around or something. That's a separate federal quota that we have an allocation for. But in the meantime, we're going to go after some halibuts. Yeah, that fishing was hot. It got even better too. We ended up finishing up that night. We ran down about 45 minutes or so from where we were and started doing some drifts on some marks that we had there, and yeah, they came on board fast. I think we fished till about 8:30 and we were finished up.
They rocked it. I was so
That was
proud.
nice.
Really surprised me when he said they're done and on their way in. It's like, what? Yeah, nice. Got him. Aw, thanks, Randy. Nice to see you all too.
this is a really good time now because the island is so just green and lush and vibrant.
Yeah.
It's so beautiful right now. I mean, it's always beautiful to me, but when it's brown, it's brown.
Well, it's about.
But now that we have our beautiful summer coat on,
Emerald Isle.
it's just gorgeous out.
Green carpet. Yeah, it's just. We'll get out there and show you more. Thank you for watching.
He needs a haircut.
He knows Mom's got to cut it.
He's been bugging his mom for a haircut for a while now.
Yeah, he just said when we were unloading, I need it cut, Mom. So yeah, it's pretty long.
Anita cuts all her hair. Well, not Matt's anymore, I guess. He does his own.
Yeah. You're gonna be ready for a haircut too soon, huh?
Yeah.
Once it hits a certain stage, then it just goes poof.
I'm not exactly sure when we're going to head out for halibut. Possibly in the next day or so. It just depends on the schedule for our walk-on.
Matt asked if you could open that valve all the way. Oh, I can look and see Matt or Lynn in the fish or in the engine room. That's so cool. I saw you in the engine room.
Right?
That's nice.
It's nice, huh?
Yeah.
I forgot what I was doing. Let's see where these fish came from. Outside 3. Right there. All of them came off that hump right there. Doing drifts.
Nice.
A couple
Oh,
of marks.
after we were done talking.
Uh-huh.
Nice.
Okay, so we got 3 areas, I guess. I'm just figuring out where our fish came from so I can put it on the fish ticket. So even though that we're in registered for a specific district. The whole area is broken up into, they're called statistical areas. So some are marked outside 3, some are inside 3.
Can they see that? I'll take a picture.
Oh no, I can show you.
Go.
So this is kind of what it looks like here. Isn't that cool? So this is Kodiak right here, and these are all the statistical areas. The line right here is a 3-mile line, so everything inside there is state waters and managed by the state, with a few exceptions, and everything else outside would be federal. We can fish inside or out for black rockfish. The state actually manages black rockfish out to 200 miles, which is kind of one of the few fisheries they do that with. I think also crab is the same way.
So am I in your way?
But generally speaking, everything outside 3 would be a federal fishery. And
Any opening?
so wherever we harvested fish, we'll take those
I
stat
told him to
numbers
open it.
and turn it in with the percentage of fish that we got from each one. Oh, I didn't check. Oh, he's done.
He's done.
It's done. And then I have to fill out a filio here. This is e-landings right here. This is what we use to record all our catches. The vessel number, the operation, and we'll put stuff in, like on the fish ticket, the species, and whose permit it's on. This is a permit card. Here, so we get issued one of those for whatever fishery we're involved in, and we'll put in that information, and then the stat area and the breakdown. If you get 10% in one area, 40% in another area, and then 50% in the third one, whatever that ratio is, report that, and that just helps them collect data and know where the fish are coming from. And you do that with each species, then you put in the pounds that you landed, and the value, all that good stuff. So, that's what I gotta do right now. Get everybody happy. Halibut, they're finicky about it. You gotta get these done right away. Otherwise, you actually have like a week to submit a fish ticket for other stuff, but halibut needs to be done before we leave the dock, and then it's just deducted from our individual fishing quota instantly. The second you submit the fish ticket, it's deducted. So they're very strict about halibut and sable fish. fish ticket because we're actually we're having some of this. We're keeping most of this load of fish, but the plant is taking some of it from us. So we'll do a partial delivery. They'll do the fish ticket for the portion of fish that they're buying from us, and then we'll do our fish ticket for the stuff that we're retaining for ourselves.
Started the 22nd, right?
Yeah, right?
So maybe the crowd.
Yeah, Monday.
That's still unbelievable how fast you got that. Well, not really unbelievable, but it's pretty good. Right?
Yeah. Kathy got beans and pea pods today.
I'm jealous. Tristan looked at some pea pods or peas at Walmart the other day and wanted to grab some to plant. Is it too late?
Yeah, I don't know. Let's see here.
Hi, T.
Hi.
Turn it back off.
Oh, you turned it off?
Nah, just on a screen view. Yeah, kind of some of the behind the scenes stuff we do. A lot of behind the scenes work goes into fishing, especially when you start doing a direct market operation and selling it yourself. There's a lot more to it.
I like being able to see outside.
It's really nice. I feel a lot better when it's rough out,
Yeah.
especially when those guys are setting gear. doing the smoked salmon?
What?
When you doing the smoked salmon?
Somebody asked that.
Yeah, Advent.
What do you mean doing it?
The video or cooking more?
I don't know. The video. Is there a video?
Yeah, there's a video. I need to edit it, but there's a mine first.
Soon.
Pretty soon.
Mom's working on it.
Content's been captured.
Yep.
Just needs edited.
It's in line.
But
I
we,
think there's 2 others ahead of it.
but we do need to make more too.
Yes, we're out.
It didn't last long.
And
It never lasts very long.
What is that? Are they washing up there? Let's just see. Is it fog?
I think they're closing down something up there, washing.
Here comes the rain. Aw,
Drizzle.
what happened?
It's okay, gotta get everything soaked and so grow. Good.
Need some sunshine. Although I did see a bunch of suns on Windy. I think we got some nice stretch coming.
Tristan's bread was delicious.
Oh man. Oh,
hi, Kathy. Yeah, my bread turned out okay, I'd say.
I'd give it a 10 out of 10.
I was thinking
Wait.
more like a 10 out of 20.
Make that a 9 out of 10. That'll give you something to work towards.
You know what?
That Hank Hill, always trying to better everybody, right?
Oh, look at that.
That's right.
That's on my phone app, which isn't always
Well, so far it's right.
accurate, but yeah.
It was sunny this morning. A little bit.
Yeah, I'll take it.
I think we all have that problem, Money Pit.
What's that?
That's right.
Says that he has a problem eating smoked salmon.
Seems
Can't stop eating it.
It's a widespread epidemic. It's a real issue.
We make a really good salmon dip. It's not the best for you, but it's so delicious on crackers.
It is the best for you.
It's back.
Cream cheese.
Dirty ladder.
Filthy, right?
And read from there. Pretty good.
So just the black rock for us then now. We need what do we need here? Got that funny plug-in. We use a card reader for our cards. Used to be before e-landings, it was an old-timey. Most of you guys, well, I shouldn't say most of you. Some of you might not even know what it is. Some of you will remember, but like the old-time credit card machines, they put the credit card in there. And this one's a handle swipe one. Rob knows what I'm talking about because he used to fish.
Carbon copy, right?
Yeah, some of them were.
Yep.
At ISA they were for a while. I have the slightest what you guys are talking about. That would be like an artifact if you were to see it. Probably I'd be like, what's this?
Kind of be like a
Technology.
CD. You guys don't even know what those are.
I know what a CD is.
You mean VHS? VCR?
Did you give me your card?
Did not.
Rob, you can shut down the engine. You sent up the You sent up the
they came on.
Yeah.
Let's see. So all we got is the Black Rock. Huh?
Are we busy?
What is it? 142, right? 3650.
Oh,
Put my chip back in. I'm gonna go get that other hub because
yeah.
we need more hubs apparently. I guess like 6 USB hubs isn't enough on this boat anymore. Got a lot of stuff going on.
Good morning, Debbie Sue.
Hi, Daddy.
The top of your head is visible.
Here.
I'm hiding down here, blending.
3650, yeah?
Yeah, 3650.
Didn't leave a whole lot left over for them, actually.
Not a whole lot, but
Still, nice.
maybe they'll want us to go get more.
Yeah. I didn't ask, but.
What? Oh, that's not right. That's not yellow eye, Matt. I don't think they'd be happy about that. I would be happy about that. Cool. That's it.
Oh. Did you just say cool?
I said cool.
Oh. I thought you said, oh. That's it.
That's it.
It's done.
Good morning, Karen.
Good morning.
Debbie Sue. Yeah, we can mosey, I guess, huh? So get up there and trust them.
All good. Still cut off.
Scoot over, right?
Yeah, you're on the edge. Shoot, cut off first. Yeah, pop those hydros.
I keep hiding.
Cast off. Hijack Mach T, let's go halibut fishing.
Don't have any pack bag.
Oh, you don't need anything to go halibut fishing.
Uh-huh.
You don't need anything to go halibut fishing.
I'm not gonna get right. Halibut fishing's fun.
They just did a quick rinse on the hole to get all the heavy gurry and scales out of there. The rockfish lose a lot of scales.
They're messy, huh?
Yeah, they're kind of messy, so I just get those all cleaned out. And we'll go back to our hole where we have fresh water, not this skanky harbor water. It's okay for rinsing out.
Okay.
We want to give it a good scrub. week later, you'll notice, what's this on my hand?
Salmon
It's
too.
a scale that's dried onto your skin.
Yeah, it's like it makes a little dimple or a little bump in your skin. It's like, what the? And you pick it up and it flakes off.
I'm becoming a fish. Yeah, Tristan floats back and forth. Helps with the store, shipping, and taking care of the back end of the business, kind of, along with Mom. And then we snag them when we really need them. Rockfish is pretty easy to do. I mean, two of us can handle it. It's nice having a third person, without a doubt. But,
such a big help, you know, especially when it comes to bait hooks or,
yeah,
you know.
for halibut, it's definitely nice to have
Yeah.
everybody on board. Salmon, of course, will all be fishing together.
Yeah, it'll be fun. I enjoyed last year. As long as we're not under pressure and at our own rate.
Pressure.
No pressure. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Oh, there goes John in the short haul.
Yep.
It's trying to be bright out. Nice clouds moving.
Probably
Is it under pressure or is it ice baby?
right? Well, since you guys said under pressure, it's under pressure. Hey, what's that steering gale still doing then? Did you hammer the pad?
I don't know what they got going on. He was looking for a shelter deck.
He was.
Shelter deck or a reel. Maybe it was a long line reel.
Why did he post?
Yeah.
So you just bought that boat?
Mm-hmm. It's actually the Mystic. But he only has it on the bow.
Oh.
I want to get that remarked on the stern. See if we can do a better job parking today.
No pressure.
No.
Only 71 people watching now.
I blame it on those tree ship guys.
Yeah, he blasted you out of the lane.
They were annoying me. Actually, I blame it on that seiner with his brand new seine block lane on deck. It's like eye candy. That bling got me. Like, whoa. That's nice. Well, that worked out good. I'm glad those guys aren't too busy.
Yeah. Yeah, they were already well into chopping.
They are right on it, huh?
Yeah.
Cutting right away. bacon. That's a horrible thing to be cooking in the harbor.
Right? Make us all hungry.
Terrible people. What next? Barbecued steak or burgers? Which is awesome because they did a remodel on it about how many years ago? 5, 6, 8 years ago? Maybe 6 years ago. They put in a big area for TSA, and the flow in the airport is so terrible. Like there's absolutely no room to check in or for pick up your baggage. It's just so congested. It was so poorly designed, their remodel. So
yeah, it'll be nice. Anything's better than the way it is. The way they split it up is the long way of the building instead of halfway, huh?
Seems like that they could have put like the whole TSA part.
What's wrong with the old way anyways? You know, it worked better that way.
I think it's just the security part, I guess. Like X amount of room for the waiting area and their equipment.
Scrubbed up, huh?
Yeah.
Don't shut down the jetty.
I know. That's what I was just thinking that. And that USB.
Right.
And that hub.
Right.
Well, I'm glad that's done.
Good job.
Yeah. You guys too. Relieved to be finished with that.
Now what? Wish I had breakfast to make, but wait till we get home.
Oh, I can't believe June is almost gone already.
I know. Just flies by.
Soul crushing how fast the summer goes.
I know. I wish it would just slow down a little bit. I mean, with it being late spring, you know, I was hoping that we'd have a later summer, but boy, it sure turned green fast. We had the right amount of rain and the right amount of sun, and so I think it really made everything go poof.
Yeah, just a quick scrub. What's this guy? maybe I get lucky and I could get on the corner here and pivot on it, but it's too far back still.
That's because I was on the dock distracting you, huh?
Yeah, a lot of distractions.
It's
Well,
funny.
that's the key, though, is knowing when you just gotta reset and come back in. And actually, it's like really easy to do on here. And just back up a little bit. Good to go.
I always say I won't drive the boat because I can't see what's under me, so it makes me nervous. I drove bus for 14 years, and I kind of miss it, because I could just, whip it right into where it needed to be, I knew every part of my bus and where it was and how much room I needed for the tail swing. Kind of miss it in that way, but
She's ridiculous. There's nothing to see underneath the boat. Like, you're either on the rocks or you're not on the rocks. It's not like there's any rocks sticking up in the middle of the harbor right here or anything.
I know, but I guess, I don't know, it's just a different kind of, I don't know, it's different. I know where my wheels are with the bus. I don't know where the boat is going to swing in the water.
Yeah. We try and fire up the little boat every couple of weeks, I guess. The batteries do good on there. We actually have two 8D starting batteries for the main and then two 8Ds for everything house related, which we've actually been stealing to use as jig batteries. And so we'll have to ferry those back over there again now. I was going to get some new batteries, but we haven't. We actually ended up getting a couple of new batteries on here because I hate to say this, but I inadvertently flooded the fish or the engine room earlier this year, which was kind of an idiot deal, but that happens sometimes when you're tired and being stupid. So yeah, toasted a battery. So we actually put two new batteries on here. One to replace the one that I fried, and then just another one.
Yeah, it'd be nice to get a couple more to sit out.
Yeah.
I was like trying to think of different things to film around town, and some of the people I watch, I didn't realize that I really enjoy seeing the ocean off the beach, and it's just peaceful and really pretty, so I might do a little bit of that. You don't really think about it when you're exposed to beaches, but I really enjoy watching this one gal. It's just peaceful. It makes your mind off of all the, stuff that's going on in this world. It just takes your mind away. It's nice. Same thing with all the water fishing,
Yeah.
right? You just kind of it's just peaceful.
That's why we stray away from all the toxic news events that's going on. And if people start posting that kind of stuff, they're gone. People don't. We feel like people don't watch our channel to talk about that stuff. They're trying to get away from that stuff. Same thing with us. We don't really watch channels like that. We watch ones that don't talk about politics or other
Just
things
peaceful.
going on.
Peaceful,
We get enough of that on our own time. Yeah.
So I think I'll bring you to the beach soon, and do a little more touring around town too.
So we don't really have any rivers here that are that navigable. There's like some tiny little mini jet boats that a couple guys had just to goof around with, and they'd go up some of the streams here, but we don't have big ones like the Kenai or, you know, Western Alaska, Yukon, places like that. I don't know if grayling boats is still around, if they're still producing boats or not.
Is that the white ones?
Graylings? No, that's a Grady White fiberglass.
Oh, okay.
Graylings were aluminum, like Dad's. My dad's got a grayling. I think it was built, I don't even know when that was built. Probably early 80s, I want to say. Relatively, probably when the company was relatively new.
It doesn't seem like I've seen any.
But there's not really,
That many here.
yeah, there's not really any jet boats over here just because they're, well, other than Saint skiffs. Guys have jets on those because it makes sense too. But as far as like running around in the ocean, jet boats are really inefficient. They're really just for rivers and stuff. We just don't have those kind of rivers to run jet boats on. Ours are really shallow. So, yeah. I don't know if that company is still around. There's a lot of the fancy little, well, I don't even know who builds them, but the fancy sport boats, and my gosh, those things are, I mean, $200,000 for them. I look at these boats and I wonder, gosh, how can people afford to even have those? And they take them out on the weekend and they use them for...
The fiberglass ones?
No, the aluminum ones. Like all the charter guys have them. And a lot of just sport fishermen, private owners have them, like that one. Except that's got a drop bow on it. But it's crazy, you know, to think about a little 32-footer aluminum boat that's really only good for sport fishing and running around in, and pay $200,000 for the thing.
You're paying for the speed.
You're paying for the speed, you're paying for your name. The quality is negligible on them. It's weird.
Some people have disposable money.
Yeah, but when you think about what it costs to own those, like, say if you bought one of those, and even if you, like, justified it for 10 years that you're going to own it, that's $20,000 a year. Now you break it down on how much you use it. A lot of these boats are only used, 10 weekends out of the year. That's a lot of money. That's like $1,000 a day to go out. If you used it 20 days a year, that's $1,000 a day just on the purchase price. That doesn't count fuel or maintenance or having a slip in the harbor, any of that stuff. It's just kind of crazy. I guess some people have a lot of disposable income or something, or they're just making payments on it, keeping up with the Joneses, as they say. Our harbor is kind of empty now. A lot of guys are out salmon fishing, so a lot of empty slips around. Not quite so many people on the dock. A couple guys still getting ready. I'm looking forward to salmon.
We're going to have fun.
I wish we could go right now.
It's fun. We need to restock our personal supply.
Right?
It's running on low.
I'm really glad that we kept some fish last year. to I need to drill out those screw holes and like glue in dowels or something. What we really need is a nice new door, a nice pocket door. Yeah, they get loose, they work themselves loose and it starts sagging.
That's heavy for lifting.
It is a heavy door. It's tired.
Well, if you don't reuse the hardware on it, I'll keep it for the door.
Funny. You're funny. Halibut's coming up soon. Probably within a few days. Yes, very soon.
What's for dinner?
I don't know.
Now I'm thinking about food.
Probably should have kept one of those codfish.
Were those ours or theirs?
They took them. gone long enough to dirty up the boat very much.
Yeah, I didn't even have enough time to clean up at home. These guys were home so fast. That's okay though. Made me happy.
It is good smoked. You just have to be careful not to dry it out. So, you know, if you've had yellow eye before and good results with that, I just do it exactly the same. Yeah.
I wonder if
Just a light smoke and yeah, it's good.
what about like flavored like Terry makes black cod with Cheetos? Probably be pretty good with whitefish, huh?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Good question. Barbara's on too. Hey Barbara.
did all the heavy lifting.
Yeah. My phone case is getting old, babe. It's starting to get stretched again. Might be time to get another one. Or a new phone.
Powering down. Keep it down.
It's okay.
Sure.
Are you sure?
When?
Dad, wait!
I can't climb down there for them.
Wait!
Climb down.
Wait! Don't shut down! Ah, idiot.
Did he hear you?
Too late, I guess.
Unnecessary engineering trip. Number one.
I tried to catch you, but you know me and my mousy voice.
Scream. Probably still wouldn't hear you. Well, I think this is it, but I'm going to have Matt look at this perch list. Make sure not missing anything.
Right? Yawn, yawn. Is it nap time?
probably replace it for next year. It's like a lot though. That's $800.
I just think how nice a new one would be.
We'll definitely replace it before next year. Or
Yeah.
next year.
I was gonna
Next
say,
year's a big year, so I gotta have everything
no new net
tiled in.
stuff this year, right?
No, I don't think so.
Not much. You're gonna need to fix the money bag, right?
Yeah, but that's not really buying anything. It's just a matter of rehanging the strap on it. And
What's
just
the
trying to
other
keep
name
our
for it?
expenses down on everything and put our money into it this winter and get ready for next year.
Thank you. Love you.
What's that for? Oh, did you need those? No. Good.
Aw, good baby. Did you get rain yet, Barbara, or still dry there? I missed the conversation. Not a whole lot different on salmon. Just a few things on the deck. A bin board going, a checkerboard going across the deck to stack the net up against. Hopefully get some grates installed like where Tristan's standing right now on those bin boards. Just lift a couple of those bin boards out and put some grates there to stomp jellyfish through. Got to enlarge a couple of the scuppers on the side for dumping that stuff overboard. Clog up the scuppers. So a few things like that. Nothing really on the net. I don't think we're just not going to have time. It gets pretty involved when we start working on that. Next year, or this winter, we'll get some new cork line and cords and border mesh and re-stick all those cords and replace those.
get too bogged down on it. It's not a big year for salmon here, but the price is good, so should be able to make some money, especially with our operation.
Hi.
Hello, Matt. So this is what I got. I got everything on your list here, short of this cover. Cover gasket. Oh, you need that, huh?
Yeah, I need the gasket because I tore the gasket.
Oh, okay. So I was just reading the cover there. I didn't realize it was a gasket. Okay, so get that.
Yep.
And let's see, I got this O-ring, and I got that O-ring, and I got those two screws.
Oh, okay.
They're pretty funky.
Okay, yeah.
I thought we better just replace the O-rings, right?
Yeah,
And then,
yeah, probably.
I don't know how that thing bolted up. Is this the bolt that you bolt it with?
That half's still in the skiff.
This is.
Yeah.
So you would just need that O-ring, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And then the one up here.
Yep.
This.
Yep,
Yeah. So this cover came off with this, right?
Yeah. In fact, this. Okay, so that goes on the there. Yeah.
And
Right.
then- so it's separate. This is off right now. So I'll get that O-ring. Just replace them, right?
Yep.
Okay. So that's it then.
That's it.
Other than this gasket. So everything that's on your list, we need short of the OT sensor.
Correct.
Okay. Got it.
Yeah. And I just put fuel filter and oil filters on there just to have them.
I ordered 2 oil filters
Okay.
and one fuel filter.
Yep.
Okay. Alrighty. Now, baby, you'll be ready to roll, ready to
Yeah.
catch some salmon.
I didn't know about spark plugs. I just put them on there. Said maybe for like
mean,
the island and stuff. But
No, it's
like,
just
they're not
kind of a
very-
good kind of tune-up thing, anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not $12, right?
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Technically 14, so that's not a big expense. And that's kind of just like when you do kind of a tune-up, that's something that you should do. They do wear. And they could be carboned up a little bit.
Did I put water pump impeller on there? I guess I did, right?
It's part of the kit,
Okay.
I believe, so
Yeah, yeah.
it shows it in there.
Cool.
And anything else?
That should be it. Yeah, I got all the anodes, the ACE anode, the trim bracket anode. I think that's it.
So just cover gasket and we're good to go.
Yep.
That's your card.
Not mine?
Or yours, dear, don't matter.
You good? You got it.
Just order it, yeah?
Oh, the sale is still going on.
Yeah, I didn't feel like trying to piece this stuff out with the
Nah.
20 different places.
Yeah.
It's just, I'll burn up 4 hours doing that.
Right.
Burn 4 hours to try and save $10 or something. 2, yeah?
Yep.
Okay. Nice. Thank you for getting this all together.
Yeah. Excited to have that thing back in action.
Yeah, it'll be all good to go. I can't think of much else to do on there other than maybe the battery's good, yeah.
Battery's good. New last year, so.
Maybe dump a can of heat and the gas is all.
Yeah, we have some seafoam.
Or just check in there and see if there's any water in the bottom.
Add them for people.
Thank you for all your hard work. How's things going?
Put some stuff back on here now. I guess, right?
Mm-hmm.
Put some stuff back on here now.
Got some near of those. Oh, there's some just got our junk on deck in there, like our herring net and miscellaneous junk. Oh, nice. Don't knock your teeth out.
I thought that they were coming kind of hot there.
She almost ate that dash. I was just watching this same skiff over here. I think they're going to push on the finger and bumped it a little bit hard. Yes, we're watching you.
Coming in too fast.
Yeah, we just now we've just had 3 totes on deck for the whole year. So
We were looking at it. We could like put 12 totes on the boat and still have the whole center to walk down. There's so much room on here.
There is.
I don't know. Maybe you could put like 10 totes on the fish tail, but you wouldn't be able to. You'd have to climb over the top of all of them. They'd be butted up to each other.
like 8 totes actually.
I think
I think they'd be like right up against each other. You couldn't even move down the middle. There's so much room here.
they're entertaining us. Skiff.
What are they doing?
Entertaining us.
We'll make you famous.
SEMA can do that.
No, thank you.
Swiftly and easily.
Right? If you can drive a bus, you can drive a skiff.
I tell people I don't like to not be able to see what's underneath.
So, but if you had a jet,
Oh, you
then it
can.
don't matter.
Oh, yeah, that's different.
There's no prop to chew up.
Yeah, that's what scares me is,
And anyways, that's just a part of doing business right there.
It's true.
It's
Even
gonna happen.
Super experienced, seasoned veteran such as myself does some clam digging once in a while.
clam digging.
Or some barnacle scraping.
Right.
I think doing the opposite direction that you want to go is hard to get used to, And who are you to talk?
There's hope.
That dog's all excited. Where we at? Are we done?
Yeah, are we done?
Oh, those are John's kids. Hun.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Oh, you want to do
So a friend of ours at Sains, he's been in the Philippines, lived in the Philippines for a long time, and has a wife and a couple of daughters there. So he brought his girls to Kodiak muscle memory after a while. So a jet skiff is the opposite though. See, because you're towing off of that
Race?
yeah, whatever that tow point is called. So it's forward of the jet. So it's just like on here. If you're towing off the back, and like if you hooked onto your rail on the back and you're towing from there, then you have to tow differently. You have to go opposite. But if your tow point is in front of your rudder, then you can just steer normal. Otherwise, it's opposite. So on the skiff, because the tow point is off the stern and it's behind the outboard, you just turn opposite. So you go left, you turn right. You turn right, you go left.
Just weird to
And
think
it'll just trap you over one way or the other. Maybe we can get a jet next year.
have to be used.
No way, I'm not buying somebody else's problems.
Really? That'll be too expensive for you.
So what's 80 grand?
That's ridiculous.
Probably more like 100. Right, Matt? What's 100 grand
100 grand.
for a skiff? That's a couple of good days of fishing.
Maybe if we do it on a good pink here and we nail the pinks, we need like 300,000 pounds.
No way, dude. Only need like 150,000 pounds. Price is going to be like 60 cents a pound this year or more. So they've already retro to like over 50 for last year.
Wow,
Yeah,
that's pretty nice.
sweet, right? Got missed it all. Woo.
Got a tiny bit,
Yeah.
but I guess we already got paid for that or paid our fuel, whatever.
Yeah, maybe.
Are you guys ready yet?
Ready when you are.
Whenever you guys are ready. So we gotta get the jetty shut down and stuff.
Yeah. Well, I guess we got to cut you guys off. We're going to head out, and plus we got the generator on, and the computer and Starlink are on that circuit. I can turn on the inverter this morning. So, anyways, we're going to bug out of here and head homeward and get some stuff organized. Might do a
Figure
little
out
bit
plan.
of fiberglass work.
Maybe
Need
it's
to
gonna stay nice out today, maybe.
We gotta make some sump covers, so got a form built up for that, kind of a little mold, so got a few things like that to do for salmon yet. So we'll start working on some little things. Get ready to go halibut fishing. You guys ready to take our machines off? So.
Potentially.
You know, I need to put a socket up on the shelter deck because the kids just popped that balloon up there. Get out of the way.
Yeah.
And really, people would be like, what's going on with these guys? Now they got jig machines on top of their hay rack.
Yeah.
What are they up to?
What are these idiots doing now?
Keep them guessing.
Valentine.
Alrighty, folks. Well,
Thanks for hanging out with us, as always.
yeah. Thought you'd enjoy a little offloading action. That was fun, so yeah, we'll see you again soon. Have a great day.
Yeah, we'll see you guys next time.
We're saying goodbye, Tristan. He's still out there fiddling with something.